Hello, little dreamer. Tonight's story is about a bright and curious girl named Zoe who discovered the magic of imagination. She learned that when you dream big and let your creativity soar, you can do anything or be anyone. Are you ready to step into her world of wonder? Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Zoe who loved to imagine. She could turn her little bedroom into a castle filled with dragons, or transform an ordinary park into an uncharted jungle with treasure waiting to be found. Her dreams were as big as the sky, and she always carried a sketchbook to draw her wild ideas. But one rainy afternoon, Zoe sat on the floor of her room, looking outside at the grey clouds. "I'm so bored," she sighed. She looked around her toys. "I've played with everything already. I wish I could go somewhere new, somewhere magical." As she doodled in her sketchbook, she drew a picture of a glowing forest with tall, twisting trees and sparkling mushrooms. "If only I could visit a place like this," she said with a wistful smile. Just then, a golden light flickered in the corner of the room. Zoe blinked in surprise. The light grew brighter, swirling and shimmering, until it formed the shape of a small, glowing door right in the middle of her wall. The door creaked open slightly, and a breeze of warm, sweet-smelling air tickled her nose. "Could it be?" Zoe whispered. She grabbed her sketchbook and peeked through the door. On the other side was the very forest she had imagined, trees glowing faintly blue, glowing mushrooms lining a soft, mossy path, and fireflies floating like tiny stars. "It's the Glowwood forest," she said, her eyes sparkling with wonder. Her heart pounding with excitement, Zoe stepped through the golden door. Inside the Glowwood forest, everything felt magical. The air shimmered with soft light, and her footsteps made the moss glow faintly beneath her shoes. As she walked, she saw shapes moving gently between the trees, long, elegant animals with antlers that glowed like lanterns. They turned to look at her and smiled kindly before bounding deeper into the forest. Zoe followed the path until she reached a clearing, where the magical creatures of the Glowwood were gathered. They were unlike anything she'd seen before. An owl with golden feathers, a raccoon with glowing stripes, and a fox whose fur sparkled like the night sky. They were dancing in a circle, laughing and twirling to music that seemed to come from the air itself. When they noticed Zoe, they stopped and cheered. "It's you," said the owl, bowing deeply. "The one who imagined us. Welcome, Zoe. We've been waiting for you." "Waiting for me?" Zoe asked, amazed. The raccoon nodded. "You created this place with your imagination. We're all part of your dreams." Zoe looked around, realizing the forest was everything she had drawn and dreamed about. But the owl frowned and said, "The Glowwood forest has a challenge for you today. Not far from here, the glow of the biggest tree is fading. If it goes out, the magic of this forest could disappear." Zoe's heart quickened. She wanted to help. "Tell me what to do." The fox smiled. "You just need to imagine. Every time you draw or dream, the forest grows stronger. Use your creativity to think of a way to restore the light." Zoe sat under the biggest tree, opening her sketchbook and her mind. She imagined the tree's glow turning into a brilliant golden lantern and drew it on the page with looping branches and swirling light. As she finished her drawing, the tree began to shimmer, first softly and then brighter and brighter, until the entire Glowwood forest sparkled like a galaxy of stars. The animals cheered, glowing brighter than ever. Zoe smiled and said, "I couldn't have done it without all of you. Thank you for helping me believe in my imagination." But as the tree glowed and the forest sang, Zoe noticed the golden doorway reappearing. "It's time for you to go home," said the owl gently. "You're always welcome back here. Just close your eyes, dream, and we'll be waiting." Zoe stepped through the glowing doorway and found herself back in her room, sketchbook still in her hand. The rain had stopped, and the clouds cleared to reveal a sky full of stars. Zoe smiled, tucking her sketchbook under her arm. She felt braver and more creative than ever, knowing that her imagination was a place she could always return to, full of possibilities. From that day on, whenever she felt bored or restless, she remembered the Glowwood forest and the lessons it had taught her. That imagination isn't just for fun. It helps you solve problems, create wonder, and become the hero of your own story. And so, little dreamer, remember that your imagination is your greatest gift. You can turn even the grayest day into an adventure and be anything you want to be. Sweet dreams, and may your imagination take you to incredible places tonight.